Hi guys, I'm here today to talk about something called hypnobirthing. That's a childbirth method that you may have heard about, utilizing hypnosis for childbirth. There are a lot of misconceptions about hypnosis and hypnobirthing in general. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about that today. I've been teaching hypnobirthing for almost 4 years now. And the reason I started teaching it is because I used it with my second child, my 5-year-old son. And it was an amazing experience. It was a night and day experience from my first birth, which was really painful, filled with a lot of anxiety, fear. So when I learned about hypnobirthing from my midwife, who suggested it to me. First of all, you don't have to have an out-of-hospital birth to use hypnobirthing. Most of the people that take my class actually choose to have their babies in the hospital, but you can do it anywhere. You can do it at home as well. But hypnobirthing is actually more of a philosophy or a way of thinking than a technique. You don't do hypnobirthing. So to talk a little bit about hypnosis, all hypnosis is acceptance of a suggestion. So, I always tell couples in the first class, our whole lives we've been hypnotized into thinking that labor is a horrible, painful, excruciating experience that you have to have drugs to get through, and it's just going to be the worst day of your life. Well, that's not necessarily true. The reality is that as women, we are meant to conceive, carry, deliver, and nurture a baby. That's what our body is here for, right? Our body knows exactly what to do. Nature knows exactly what to do, and our babies actually play a really big part in the process as well. So with hypnobirthing, we do a lot of work around the mind. I also tell couples all the time, birth is 90% about the mind, 10% about the physical aspects. But it's really important that you start wrapping your mind around the idea that birth is a normal, natural, physiological process. And really, one of my favorite quotes from the Hypnobirthing book is that when you change the way you view labor, your labor will change. And you can interchange anything in there. When you change the way you view Mondays, when you change the way you view marriage, anything of that nature, when you change the way you view something, that thing starts to change. And so in hypnobirthing, we do a lot of affirmations. We listen to affirmations daily. Affirmations like, I trust in my body. I trust in the birthing process. I'm excited about my labor and delivery. My body knows exactly what to do. All of these really positive affirmations start to replace all of the fear and the negativity and all of that kind of stuff that we've been programmed with for many years and even now with media and all those really dumb TLC shows and all that kind of stuff. So that's one part of it. Reprogramming your mind, retraining your mind into thinking of labor as a nice, calm, peaceful, normal experience. So we do that. We listen to a lot of affirmations. We talk about relaxation techniques. We talk about how to calm yourself down, how to get out of the fight or flight mode that a lot of women end up in their labors, which causes a lot of pain. Essentially, our uterus is a muscle, just like any other muscle in our body. And so your muscles need blood and oxygen to work efficiently and optimally. So if you're in fight or flight mode, then all of the blood and oxygen is directed away from your uterus, right? Because your body thinks you're being chased by a wild animal and it wants to protect you. So if we can get over to a more calm sense, right? Away from the fight or flight mode and nice and calm and peaceful and relaxed, then our body can work the way it's meant to work, and our body isn't trying to fight the process. And so through relaxation, through lots of nice deep breathing, through changing the birthing atmosphere as far as making a nice calm environment, listening to soft music, just having the support of your partner or a doula, your care provider, You know, all of these things make a huge, huge difference in your birthing experience. We also do some hypnosis sessions in class. That's what I do with the couples. And then you also listen to a hypnosis track on the CD. And really, again, all hypnosis is acceptance of a suggestion. So I suggest things to the pregnant moms, and so the more you hear something, the more that your subconscious starts to believe it as reality. So if I start to tell you about how wonderful birth is and start to show you videos and give you stories about all of these really nice experiences, then you start to believe it as reality and believe that it really can be a possibility. I'd say the outcomes for people that take my class and that take hypnobirthing in general is about 75%. 75% meaning people that want to have a natural birth, a natural medication-free labor, end up having that. And even people that have C-sections and epidurals and yada yada, they end up reporting back to me saying that you know, they felt like even though they didn't have the outcome they wanted, because this is a natural childbirth class, even though they had a more medicalized experience, they felt like they could make decisions from a more calm, peaceful place. You know, when you're calm, when you're relaxed, your mind is able to function a lot better, and so you're not, you don't feel threatened, right? So anyway, it's really great. You know, it's not so much a technique, it's more of a philosophy, it's more of a way of thinking. And I use these techniques, the relaxation techniques, the deep breathing, the really just affirmations and changing the way I view things. I use this stuff every day in my life, with parenting, in my workouts, all of this kind of stuff. So, and a lot of parents report back about that as well. So anyway, I know there are a lot of misconceptions out there about hypnobirthing, one being that we promise a pain-free labor. That's not necessarily the case, although a lot of women do have pain-free labors. My labor was actually comfortable. You know, it wasn't horrible. It wasn't, it was something I could totally manage. And yeah, there was a little discomfort, but it wasn't anything I couldn't do. And so yeah, the other misconception is that hypnosis involves being in some kind of weird trance or a spell or a sleep, and you're definitely not in any kind of trance. You're just in a really nice, calm, peaceful, relaxed state. So that's a little bit about hypnobirthing. If you have any more questions about it, you are welcome to email me at FitLifeAustin@gmail.com. I'm more than happy to answer any questions, and I'll see you next time.